Forgive my familiarity, but my restraining bolt cannot contain my eagerness to address the Empire's superlative intelligence agent. I am in the employ of the Imperial Diplomatic Service. My masters have urgent need of you.
Your masters have something they need handled discreetly?
Absolutely, sir. The ambassador said no one in the Empire has more experience influencing Hutt politics. Our relations with the Hutt cartel have taken a sudden turn for the worse, and Ambassador Rove believes it'll take more than talk to salvage the situation. You've had extensive dealings with the Hutt cartel, and your presence will show how serious we are about settling this dispute.
I'll have the Hutts eating out of my hand. Or choking on it.
Ambassador Rove will be thrilled to hear your enthusiasm. He awaits you on his diplomatic vessel. Please see him at your nearest convenience. I do hope my technicians overlook this momentous occasion during my next memory wipe.
And you keep no less impressive company. We are certainly ready to show that the Empire means business. Ambassador Rove, Imperial Diplomatic Service. It's regrettable we couldn't meet under better circumstances.
What happened was unpleasant.
Huh? Oh, yes. This is Ambassador Grubb, the Hutt cartel's most recently appointed obstacle to our negotiations.
Perhaps you've forgotten you're here to improve relations.
With respect, we won't see results by coddling a ploy functionary. Karagga the Unyielding is living up to his name. Fatally expelling our ambassador is just one of many worrisome moves he's made recently.
Was this an act of war? Has he attacked other Imperials?
Not yet, but Karagga's marshalling his forces for something big. Karagga is the most powerful Hutt in the galaxy, and he rules the Hutt cartel with an iron fist. By his decree, the Hutt cartel has invaded no less than 10 of its neighboring systems in the last month.
Not invaded, incorporated. Those systems had been such good partners, they were invited to join the family.
Regardless, Karagga is expanding Hutt space for the first time in centuries, and he's been conveniently unreachable when the Empire needs its allies the most.
Care to explain this, Ambassador?
I'm sure my master simply doesn't wish to bother you with our humble affairs.
Whatever his reasons, we need to change Karagga's mind. I want to send an envoy to renew the Grand Mogul's confidence in us.
Oh, no, you mustn't. Karagga the Unyielding wishes not to be disturbed. Please, I don't hear any concerns. Please.
I'll make the Hutt wish he'd kept things simple.
Give what we get, eh? Right. We can't afford to show weakness at a time like this. I'm sure Karagga will come round once he sees how serious we are about this alliance.
You have entered the colossal presence of the almighty Karagga the Unyielding, Grand Mogul of the Hutt Cartel.
Panchimo! Urban John Alita is Potaga!
Karagga desires that you savor his hospitality.
Salah Mumbe Warstone!
Guests, it is my singular pleasure to present, once again, my master, Grand Mogul of the Hutt Cartel, Supreme Power of Hutta, unchallenged, all-powerful, Karagga the Unyielding.
Pagwa Chichopa, Chimpa Nolia Makashisa.
Back so soon? I expected Karagga to prolong negotiations for at least a week. I take it your message had Karagga quivering in his juices, like an Amana custard.
Our discussion was brief. Karagga wasted no time trying to kill us.
I tried to warn you.
Ambassador, you can be helpful or you can be quiet. Did he say anything? Any indication why he's bent on destroying our alliance?
He kept this close. I'm sure he would have been reluctant to part with it, had he been in a position to argue.
Karagga's personal data key. Let's give it a look, shall we?
I don't think you should. Please, don't kill me.
Finances, blackmail, favorite recipes. Karagga's most closely guarded secrets laid bare. Now this explains a lot. The Hutts weren't just taking territory, they were losing it.
Karagga wasn't expanding, he was hanging on to anything he could.
He wasn't a graceful loser, and he had to lay the blame somewhere. It seems Karagga executed my predecessor after Imperial ships reportedly invaded a world housing his favorite holiday estate. Preposterous, of course. The Minister of War would never have approved that. But it's one of the more believable accounts described here.
I'll listen to anything to learn who's behind all this.
It's pure chaos. A mass exodus from Sri Lur. Cartel forces turning on each other in blind panic. A monster swallowing fleets whole over Siberia. Either the survivors of these attacks were incredibly imaginative, or they've all gone insane.
The bizarre reports are too widespread to be a coincidence. Someone is sowing panic through the cartel forces.
Something's definitely afoot. I'll disseminate Karagga's files to the right people. If anything comes of it, you will be the first to know. In the meantime, I'll see that some of Karagga's tribute sees its way into your possession. You've done the Empire a great service today. Ambassador, we need to have a little chat.
Always happy to help.